Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Aries, and it's your general reading, meaning different areas of your life that need to be looked at and information that might come about different areas. And it's for the month of June, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Aries. I call it the general so that you guys, when I refer to it, when I'm doing other readings and I refer to general, you'll know it's the general one, that it's done monthly. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope it helps you find the guidance and the truth that you are seeking. I also would like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. Let me begin the reading with two important messages for every Aries. I'll be cutting only once. I think one was jumping out. I'll just see if that happens. Okay, it wasn't this one, but there's the other one. Okay, so two messages, and we've got healing and love both together. So many of you are going to be going through healing. For those of you who haven't been feeling well, that's number one. And number two, healing in your success area of your life. Why is this shaking? I'm just trying to get it to be steady. Healing in your success. If you have been having issues, there'll be success, healing in your success. And then the next healing is going to be in love matters, relationships. Two messages that surround so much. Again, success, your freedom in regard to love, finally being able to heal from love, finally able to, because of love, having healing. So there is so much in these two messages. They are incredible. They are so meaningful. There's going to be healing in your money, in your success, in your finances, in your love life, in your literally your physical well-being, and also in your freedom and success twice. So that's very important. That is incredible. Fantastic. Now moving on to the next one, and this one is about something you've been thinking about, something that's on your mind that you want answers to or guidance. Let's see what the message is for every Aries and their main intention or their main important. I'll take two actually. The first one says, ask your angels. Ask your angels, which is exactly what we're doing. And I will put one more. Maybe they don't want to actually say it. Maybe there's a big difference between every Aries. But I just feel like there will be something that will be unanimous. Peaceful resolutions is exactly what I was after. That's a unanimous resolution. Peaceful resolutions to this situation that you are wondering about. Okay, that's what your angel is saying. Now moving on to the next level, which is a few messages from this deck. The truth for every Aries and for June onwards and every area of your life. But I want to cut once for two messages. So there might be one that might jump out. Yes. So two jumped out. Interesting. All right. So we've got the devil and the strength. The devil is about something that is difficult, codependency, something that has been done excessive, something which healing needs to take place here. Very important. Something that is upsetting you, something that is affecting you, something that's taking a lot out of you. Something that is overwhelming you, and it needs healing, and healing is coming and on its way. In fact, you are given so much strength, and that's what the strength power is all about here. The strength message, the major arcana. A lot of power, a lot of strength is going to be given to you so that you can overcome this situation, whether it's a codependency or whatever it is that's taking a lot out of you, something too much or some controlling issues or something. It is going to be healed. You are going to be given the strength and the courage to overcome all of that. So that is great news. I'm going to take two more messages from another deck, and I'll be cutting ones. The truth for every Aries, and there's number four of wands, and then the next one, the four of wands, is about, it's incredible. And we've got the eight of wands. It says with temperance, which was showing here when I cut it, it shows a little bit of patience, and you're going to get exactly these things that we are going to talk about right now. Okay, bear with me. The four of wands shows a lot of your dreams and wishes are going to be achieved. There is going to be stability. There's going to be success. There's going to be a lot foundations. There's going to be also a lot of blessings pouring into your life so that you can achieve all the situations that are needed for your foundation, achieving that which you want. It's all coming, and there's a lot of success. Again, you got success all over the place. And Chinese year of the rabbit here is very strong also, and the goat. Just in case those of you who are interested. The Eight of Wands shows that you need to take action quickly to resolve a problem. Could be to do with this devil. And by the way, the devil is connected to the Capricorn, just so you know, and somebody that might have Capricorn in them. And it is also, it's to do with excessiveness. So it doesn't mean that the Capricorns are the devil. The devil means something that's excessive. And I think it's Capricorn, because Capricorn are known to be hard workers. They're very hard workers. They work excessively. And that's why usually that's connected to it. The Eight of Wands is about some information, news coming to you that might give you, number one, recovery to a problem that's happening here. It's going to heal a situation, but also it's going to give you a great opportunity. This opportunity could be a situation where you might be moving. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck for every... Oh, wow. Look at that. They gave me 3. Here we go. Okay, so... wow. Yes, the Hierophant is connected to Taurus. The Leo has come up twice now. We've got Leo twice. There's the Lion and there's Lion. So there could be a Leo intervening in your life and supporting you or being by your side or something. I'll clarify this and I'll put it right here because that's twice now. We've got the strength. You are given the strength and the power to overcome something massive. And you will. It looks like to me that you are destined to be with a soulmate. And that's why we had love here in the reading. We had love, and the reason we have love is because you are destined to be with someone incredible. A soulmate is coming in your life. It could be a soulmate or a twin flame. Either way, it's a very special union, one that's going to be quite incredible, healing, a lot of loving, and so much connection between you and someone. So that's wonderful to know. The lovers. Not the lovers, sorry, the Two of Cups. And then we've got the Hierophant, which is connected to Taurus. It is also connected to Earth energy, which is partly your twin flame. So this person here could be a Leo Taurus. A Leo Taurus is your twin flame without a doubt, because you've got the fire like yourself and you've got the Earth, which is part of your soulmate. Your soulmate is Earth and water. Okay, so very important that you know that. So we've got Taurus, Earth, and we've got Leo, fire, twin flame, soulmate. Do you see the connection? Okay, the Hierophant is also about commitment. It is about committing to something to do in your life, to change things in your life, to upgrade your life. Sometimes it's joining associations where you can do more skills, get more fun, get more excitement in your social life, in your work life. Commit to do something that you love for your peace of mind, for your spirituality. It can be anything, but it is about commitment and making that special commitment to upgrade an area of your life. Wonderful about commitment. Sometimes it is to do with marriage, committing to a relationship, to upgrade a relationship to the next level. So that is all incredible. Now I'm going to take tea leaves and see what the tea leaves want to tell us. Some truth for every Aries. And in regard, by the way, in regard to the soulmate and the Leo and the Taurus I'm talking about, at the end of the reading, I will go through the signs and we'll find out exactly what's going on. Who's who and what's what and what's coming, what's going. Now, is there any more? Oh, yes. Oh, there was already heaps. There was no need for this other one. But for some reason, the pin, I see. A new job. So it was important, I guess. A new job is possible. Or a new connection in a job. Or a new idea to do with a job. A new job or new career for some of you. So that's that one. And then we've got the money path. You are destined to find some money coming to you. You need to know that there's money coming to you. In the path of what you're doing in your life, you are destined for money. So, okay. And the direction here, the arrow, is all about direction, being on the right path, being an aspect of your life is going really great. And the arrow is connected to Sagittarius also, so you know. And it is also connected to a lot of truth and a little bit of patience and getting there. There is someone that could be of masculine energy, fair complexion, someone that you'll be dealing with, working with perhaps. And the bird perched means that there is some news coming, a special kind of news. This news is going to help you with your foundation. It's very much connected to the Eight of Wands and the Four of Wands. The bird perched is about waiting for news, getting a package, getting some information that is going to move you and support you in some way. So I'll put it over there. Now we've got the job, and then we've got the money path, which means you are destined for some money. And that is wonderful to know. All right, excellent. Now we move on to the next level, which is 2 messages from one deck, and then I'll clarify. What else do you need to know? Oh, here we go. The compass. Remember we talked about the compass? I said something about the compass. Your location. Yes, your foundation. I didn't talk about it. Maybe I said it in my head. All right. So we got the compass, which shows something about direction. Your true north, like finding your space, your place. The 8 of Wands can be sometimes moving to a better place. There could be a chance of moving to a better foundation, your home, your refuge. And the compass is also about seeking the truth and finding the true direction of your future, where you're supposed to be. Finding your way, literally. That's what the compass is all about. And knowing where you're going, finally having a plan, and you don't have to question anymore. So there's success. Again, we've got 4s all over the place. A lot of success coming your way, a lot. Sagittarius, remember I kept on saying Sagittarius. We saw Temperance at the beginning when I was doing this part here. I saw Temperance, and then the direction is connected to, my dear viewers, as I was saying before a sneeze came on. The reason I was talking about Sagittarius was because I saw Temperance, which is a Sagittarius card. We've got Sagittarius now. And this arrow I always connected to Sagittarius because it's the symbol of Sagittarius, as you can see. So there is going to be a very strong someone in your life that is going to be fire energy, without a doubt. And we've got double Leo, and now we've got triple Sagittarius, fire, which is part of your twin flame if it sits with Earth. We have Capricorn or Taurus, 2 earth energies. So that becomes your twin flame. If we put water there, it becomes a total soulmate, okay? Just with earth and water is your soulmate, okay? So now that we've explained that, and that's the Temperance card, there it is again. So it did come out, even though I didn't take it when I was doing this section, when I cut it. But it did come this way. So it does show to me that you need to know what Temperance is all about. And Temperance is all about stability, foundation, finding your refuge, finding the place where you feel at home, finding your sanctuary. And it's coming. You will be very established very soon. You just need to be a little bit patient, because soon you are destined for a life that brings you a lot of blessings, and you will finally have your actual foundation where you will know, this is it, this is my home, that's why we see here a bird, but it's not just a bird, right? You got the bird, but then you got the bird that's perched. A bird that's perched, it means to do with they've found their foundation, they've got their nests established, they've got something to rely on, to lean on, their foundation. And all of these 3 cards with the compass, 1, 2, 3, 4, all are talking about some sort of stability coming in your life, some sort of finally finding where you're heading, where your path is, where your home is, where your refuge is. Okay, so that's very clear. And Temperance just says, remember, a little bit of time and you are going to get the stability that you need in your life. Now maybe you're not feeling it. You know something's happening. You've got to move. Something's happening. And you're feeling it. So that explains it. The other factor about this card is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a fire energy, which means you are going to be united with someone that's going to be very supportive. It also shows that something is, it's going to give you your independence. Something that's happening is going to give you your independence. You're not feeling independent maybe now. You may be independent, but not fully. And I feel something major is taking place around the Sagittarius season, which is November, December. Something big is happening. So that is wonderful. You got to know that too. And then finally, the last one is the fixed middle. This is very, very simple. This is about timing. Now is not the time. Wow, there it is. No, now is not the time. It's going to happen in the middle of the year. That's what I feel. In the middle of the season, like June, July, August. Is June? Yeah, June, July, August. I would say between June and August. Something is going to happen. You're going to get something done. Something bold, something courageous. And that's why you've got the power of the energy of the lion. It's going to give you the courage to do it. You need to be brave to take this next step. It's going to be a bit hard. Maybe you're moving far from someone close to you, family or something. You will have your confidence to get it done. Whatever it may be, it's happening in the mid of the year. June, July, August. You've got the timing now. Okay, moving on to the next level, which is now clarifying. Let's clarify some of the cards, especially the most important one, which is the Eight of Wands. Let's have a look at this fast action that you need to take and not procrastinate to get everything happening. Well, I'll tell you what it's doing. I got to understand it straight away with the Two of Pentacles. You've been waiting to stabilize, and you've been torn between whether you should do this or that, whether you should take this path or this path, whether you should stay or go. It could be anything. But the fact remains that a lot of money is going to be the cause. A lot of money, the money path that we talked about, that's coming to you, the money path, right, that is on its way to you. This money is going to stabilize and give you the answer to the right path. You'll be able to move. You'll be able to buy better. You'll be able to establish a better place for yourself. And finally, the answer will be determined by the money that you get. You'll finally find and the blessings that are coming and the news that's coming. All of that is going to give you the compass, your north node, where you're supposed to be, and your foundation. A great new beginning emerges very soon, very, very soon. And you are going to be exceptionally, not lucky, victorious. There's a great victory. And you are going to have the clarity to overcome anything that stands in your way. A lot of clarity, a breakthrough. And finally, that is what's helping you to establish yourself well. And believe it or not, again, with this deck, 1 deck, 2 decks, 3 decks, I'm going to take it because this is so important. And there's that earth energy, hardworking, could be Taurus here. Someone who's of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, even Capricorn, especially Capricorn, hardworking more than anybody else in the world. Like, I mean, they're known for excessive hard work. And then you got 3 lions, 3 strength cards, 3 major arcana, talking about how much power, how much strength, how much courage you are going to be given. It's going to overwhelm you. You are going to be feeling so overpowered that you can do anything. Absolutely anything. You are going to heal like you have never healed before. You are going to take action like you've never taken action before, with so much promise, so much power within you. You know you're not alone. You are supported in every way. So that's what's happening, and that's what's coming, and that's wonderful. All of that is wonderful. Each part of that is wonderful. Look at that. I'll put it here so you can see the magnitude of the strength that the heavens are giving you. Okay, 2 messages from this deck. Before doing this, I forgot to take them out. Wow. And that's it. That clears everything. Look at this. This seals the deal about 2 subjects. I'll tell you what they are. First, remember I said that there could be an idea that you might be doing something new, possibly starting something new with a Hierophant, committing to doing better. There is going to be a new source of income. There is going to be a possibility of a new job, a new idea, a new something for your career. Well, lucrative ideas. Within those lucrative ideas, there's going to be a new source of income because you'll be inspired by one of them and you're going to put it into action without a doubt. So that's very important to know. That's exceptionally important to know. So it could be working with somebody alongside you, an earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, or even Virgo. It is possible, but Taurus has come up, and Capricorn. Anyway, entrepreneurship could be an idea that will be you're working for yourself on the side, entrepreneurship. A new job, without a doubt. Again, we got a new job for many of you, as you can see here. New job. And then we've got a new job or new career. So it looks like to me that there is a new path that's going to be bringing you a lot of money. And talking about money, let me tell you about this money situation here. We'll put the light bulb there. The gold. The gold is about solid finances. And solid finances do take place when you know where you're heading, what you're doing, all the strength that's given to you, the direction of where you're going, right? And also committing to doing doing the next level. So I feel like there is going to be a lot of solid foundations that you are going to be investing, that you might be starting an entrepreneurship, that you might be starting a new career, investing in reinventing yourself and starting something new of your own brand, your own product. There could be something like wanting your own office, your own clinic. You want to work for yourself. I feel like there is something massive like that, without a doubt. And I also feel like you can do it. You are so strong. Even if you don't have faith in yourself, the heavens or the universe is empowering you so much to the point where you are going to be able to do it all. You are going to be given the power, the absolute strength, and the absolute courage, everything, whatever it takes to be able to do the next best thing. You'll find all the resolutions, and they're going to be peaceful ones, and you are going to get your stability, your foundation in your home, in your work, and everywhere in your life. With the compass and the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands and the bird perched, and everything that you see here, and the timing when it's happening, and the new beginning that brings you victory, all of it put together shows to me that you are destined for this money path. You are destined for the direction of your life. You are going to do a major upgrade in your life. There is commitment here to do a better, you're committing to rise above where you are today, and the money path is destined and imminent. A lot of solid foundation, a lot of solid investments are all there for you, and they're going to be spectacular, and they're going to help you move forward without any hesitation. I feel like even the fact that you were stuck, torn between two situations, was to do with finding your place, your space, and your path. And that's what they're saying with the compass. You're finding it all. Money path is destined for you, and solid finances. You're investing with integrity, with deep values. Some of you are putting money in the banks, long-term banking. Some of you are looking at long-term positions. Some of you are looking careers in banking. But overall, there's satisfaction in your work and in your lifestyle and in every way. So I feel like major changes happening here. And this area, the strength is to do with that healing and your love area. So it's incredible. It's covering every ground in every way. So that's that one. Okay, moving on to the next level, which was continuing our investigation, clarification. Let's have a look at the Four of Wands. Is that going to give you a final piece, the end of a chapter and starting something new? You are relocating, yes. And yes, you are going to be given a lot. Do you know why? The Six of Wands comes after you've done so much. I wonder if the third one would seal that deal that I'm thinking. No, it isn't. Okay, so you are going to have the strength, the power, the clarity to move forward. And I feel like you are going to be rewarded big times for all the efforts that you have put, all that you have done. There's applause from the heavens. There is rewards coming your way, great victory, just like we have the Ace of Swords, which is victory after victory. The wreath means victory. And real applause. There is someone of air energy that could be guiding you, supporting you, helping you. Or you could be leaving behind an air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But I feel like there could be someone with you, and they're very, very strong in their advice. They're very honest and direct and logical rather than emotional. And there is a situation where you could be moving. This is a home. This is establishment. This is foundation, right? And success together. So I feel like with the Two of Wands being relocation and the Eight of Wands talking about possibly moving, some news that comes, some information that comes to you. And then there's that aha moment where you think, this is it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to move here. I like this area. So whether you were torn, you were not happy where you were, you are moving. You are moving to a better place, and it's going to be very rewarding. There's a lot of rewards coming your way. So that explains that. And look at this. What you don't see happening is you are going to be quite abundant, quite wealthy. I'll take this card. And when you're leaving a troubled situation where you're not happy, you're leaving it, and then you are going to live a life of wealth and luxury without a doubt. That's there for you. And as you can see, destiny is going to intervene, and it's taking you. It's part of you. It's fated for you. It's going to happen. Nothing can stop it. That's what's happening next. The money path is coming. Look at this. The money path, and where shall I put it? I'll put it here. The money path and the gold. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles, living a life of wealth and luxury, not needing anything, having it all. That, all of it, and of course, it goes without saying, love is coming too. A twin flame is here. Not only money, but for those of you who are single, a twin flame is coming. Or a soulmate. For some of you, it could be a soulmate. For others, I feel like for the majority, it will be a twin flame. And we'll find that out at the end of the reading. Find out really what's coming. Okay, I'm going too slow. And I love going slow to explain everything nicely, but timing is of everything. So many things are governed by rules and regulations. Okay. Moving on without complaining to the devil. Let's have a look at the devil for all Aries. Right, a proposal or a proposition from someone. That could be water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This completes the picture of your soulmate. If it's earth, and we said earth and fire is your twin flame, earth and water is your soulmate. So there is going to be a proposal, proposition, but isn't about love. This is about business, because the Three of Pentacles is about business. There could be someone wanting to unite with you to start a business together. There is some sort of business being created here. There's a lot of profits here. Whatever you're doing, this entrepreneurship or you being part of this business is very profiting. This could be the money path that's coming. There's a lot of money and a lot of success. And this is going to be a proposal for you. It could be coming from an air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, possibly. But it is connected to hard work, excessiveness, and something that you're not quite happy, that needs healing. This business or this proposal or this idea, actually it's not an idea, it's action that you'll take, and it's very profitable and you will take it. And I feel like that's what's going to be happening here. At the end of the day, there's a lot to celebrate. There's so much celebration. I'll take that too and put it over here. Moving on to the earth. Oh, look at this. I was looking at the Hierophant. This is the Hierophant. This is the Hierophant. But I was also looking to do this now. But the Hierophant came in the way. So it does look like you are going to be committing to something. Maybe it's showing me that you need a lot of strength, and you are going to be provided with that strength and courage. So I'll just do that again. And empowerment. Okay, so it does look to me like 100%. There is a Taurus, and there is a lot of power that you are going to be committing to doing something. Let's have a look at the Leo here. The lion. Wow, I was right. Absolutely right. You know, the end of a time where you're feeling constrained, restricted, anxiety, anxious, unhappy, that's coming to an end. Feeling guilty, that's coming to an end. Especially in regard to a partnership, you are going to make the right decisions about this partnership. Some of you are meeting your soulmate, or not your soulmate. Again, here it's twin flame. It is possible. This could be the beginning of a greatest love, like we have here, twin flame or soulmate. It's a spiritual union. There's going to be a lot of fulfillment, but also there could be a great partnership. Sometimes the lovers, and this is Gemini, by the way, for those of you who might be dealing with someone that's Gemini, that could be the air energy that kept on coming up, air energy. So it shows here that there could be a possibility that you are going to be given the greatest gift, a partner that you can do business and entrepreneurship with, that is that business that you are being proposed to, or like a proposal for you to consider. There is going to be that. And also, it could be your business partner could be a twin flame where you will work well together, even if they're married and you're married, nothing to do with the relationship, but it will be a great union to start a business and be successful, and consistency. The other fact about the Ace of Cups is about a windfall or a gift of money, very much connected to your freedom, right? Connected to this celebration, and connected to all of this, and connected to gold. So all of this and the gold and living a life of wealth and luxury all comes to play when the Ace of Cups is there, because it is about absolute fulfillment in every way. And then you got the gold, which is money, large amounts of solid finances, and valuable wealth, and celebrating. And the Nine of Pentacles, living a life of wealth and luxury. So it's just incredible. It's overwhelming. And there is so much there. So much for you in this section. It's incredible. And of course, it can be the greatest love of all. Remember that. So I'll put these all here because they're all important for now. Just for now. And then that was the Leo part. So it's got to give you a lot to digest. Okay, moving on to the next level, which is... Yes, it's this section here. Let's have a look. What else you need to know? 2 messages for all. That's one. There's going to be playfulness and fun with someone. You might be even considering to go away with them. It might be a very romantic situation that you have with someone. Flirting, having fun, recapturing romance, allowing your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. That could be happening. And then there's some of you that are disconnecting, wanting to disconnect and just go on a retreat with someone that you really care about. This is happening very, very soon. Let's have a look at messages from the heart. Anything hidden, anything that's been said, anything that hasn't been said from your side, from someone else's side. Is there any messages that are important for every Aries? Every Aries. Okay. That's the second one, and that's enough. That's plenty. All right. Let's have a look at all of these. There's a lot. Oh, yeah, 4. Okay. So it says here, I self-sabotage our connection. I self-sabotage our connection. At least you're aware of it, so maybe you can repair it. I'm scared of getting hurt, so I act like I don't care. I'm scared of getting hurt, so I act like I don't care. I talk to my friends about you. I talk to my friends about you. And then it says, I am scared to let someone in. I'm scared to let someone in. Fear is valid in so many ways, in so many situations. But when it's a spiritual love, you don't have to fear it. But I understand the fear because it's very valid when you have gone through a lot of heartbreak, when you have been cheated, when you have gone through a lot of disappointments, then you seal yourself with fear. But always give a chance when it's a soulmate. Now you know, and we're going to go through that actually right now. So let me do it. Who your twin flame is, who your soulmate is. When it's a twin flame, when it's a soulmate, you don't have to worry. So there is a great partnership here. Could be business, twin flame, or a soulmate. It is all possible now. So let's do that. Let's have a look at who these people are. The truth for every Aries. I'm going to take out a lot of star signs, and then at the end I'll put them together to work out the majority of you who you'll be dealing with. That's why I do it this way, especially if you're new to the channel. I take out a lot, and then at the end I work out and see the majority, because the more of the number of one particular, I've always taught you that, it means the more the number of one particular sign, initial, name, whatever it may be, the more of it, the majority will be dealing with that. So let's go. The truth for every Aries. Who are they going to be dealing with on a high level? Okay, so we got Mercury, which is Gemini and Virgo. This card here, this is a Gemini card, but now it shows that this Gemini has got Virgo in them. So they've got earth and air, which means they are pretty stable. Okay, we'll find out more about this. This is partially your soulmate, partially your twin flame, partially. And then we got Pluto, which is Scorpio, water. Now, if we unite these two together, no, because of the air and water, it won't go well together. It's all right. Let's talk about them separately. Water energy is, and look at this, Gemini. Gemini, that's 2 now. We got 3 times. This is water energy. I'll put it over here, Cancer. But here, Mercury is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini, and we've got 3 of them because this is a Gemini card. So there's 3 Gemini Virgos here, leading the way so far. Very important. I'll just put this one here because it connects, and at the end we'll understand it all, the truth for all. I'm going to speed through it now. Okay, Cancer is becoming strong. We've got air energy that goes over here. The truth. We need fire now. And we got Leo fire, and we got Pluto, Scorpio, very strong so far twice. In the water energy, the next, we've got Jupiter fire, and we've got Pluto, Scorpio. Scorpio is very much connected to Aries. The truth for Aries. We got Aries fire. We got Mars fire. Aries. Okay, let's keep going. And we've got Pisces, water, and we've got Uranus, Aquarius. Let's keep going. And we've got Venus, which is Taurus, Libra, another earth energy with air. And Taurus, we've already got twice, so that's 4 Taurus, Libra. It actually beat Gemini, Virgo. It's shocking. Fire here, and Aquarius. Aquarius is very strong, and usually Aquarius air energy goes well with fire. They always get united together. There's fire Aries, and there's Scorpio. Scorpio is leading in the water energy. Okay, we're going to continue on a little bit longer. We've got Sagittarius fire, and there's Gemini again, Gemini Virgo. We've got Taurus here, Taurus Libra, earth energy with air. The truth for every Aries. And we've got Scorpio again, and Scorpio again. Scorpio very strong in the water energy. So that proposal might be coming from a water energy, and it was a business proposal. Fire energy and Gemini Virgo again. It's taken over Taurus Libra. It's leading the way. Gemini Virgo is leading so far for the majority. Scorpio leading in the water energy, and then the fire is there. We'll find out more. But the most important one is the earth and the water, and that's why I'm concentrating on them. Okay, so this is Libra, Taurus, and Neptune is Pisces. And let's keep going. A few more shuffles and it'll be over. You'll get to know that. Did something open up here? No. The truth. And we've got Capricorn, earth energy on fire. Leo. Leo is very strong also, I must admit. I'm seeing Leo in the fire energy very strong. And in the air energy, we've got Aquarius very strong. On top of the air and earth, they're separate. So Mercury again, Virgo, Gemini, and Taurus, Taurus, Libra. So let's continue on. And that's one more shuffle. Okay, we've got Leo again, and we've got Aquarius again. So we're going to do a last shuffle, the truth for every Aries. And now we should be able to determine what's what. And we've got Aries and we've got Aquarius. Okay, beautiful. Let's leave it at that. And we're going to continue with the first one, which is earth energy. And I feel like Gemini Virgo is leading. So I'm going to put Taurus and Gemini. I'm going to divide them. Taurus, Libra, Gemini. Taurus, Gemini. Wow. Okay, so we got Gemini. We've got 2, 4, 5. And this one here makes it 6. Okay, so we've got 6 Gemini Virgo. It's funny, we didn't even get 1 Virgo. So it's going to be someone that might be under the sign of Gemini. They will have strong Virgo in them. That's what I feel. Always let me know when that happens, because I love to learn as this goes on too, because I'm always learning with these things. Okay, here we have a lot of Taurus, and we have a lot of Taurus. I'll tell you why, because we have two Taurus here. Bear with me. Taurus is this, so this person's going to be Taurus with Libra in them, in the background. So Taurus, Libra, why I say that? Because there's more Taurus than there is Libra, and there is 2 more Taurus Hierophant. So we've got 5, there's 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Taurus, Libra. Taurus, Libra leading for the majority of Aries in the earth energy with air. So many of you will be dealing with Taurus. That's why we have Taurus twice in your reading. Very interesting. And do you remember we had 3 Leos? We're going to come to that soon. So let's do this. We've got this established. Then we've got Gemini Virgo, and there's a lot of Gemini Virgo also. 2, 4, 6. 6 for the majority is Taurus Libra. The second on the level is Virgo Gemini. And then there is only 1 Capricorn. Actually 2. This is a Capricorn card, so 2 Capricorn. Okay. So that was your earth energy, which is a twin flame if it's got fire in it. So if there's fire, it becomes your twin flame. If it's water, if it's earth, air, and water, it becomes something else that I don't want to talk about now. Okay, and you'll probably say, no, talk about it. I can't. It's too deep, too much. Now, let's talk about, water. Let's talk about the second part of your soulmate. So, for example, the problem is with water and air, they don't go well together. Say you meet a Taurus that hasn't got a Libra in them and a Scorpio, then it is a soulmate. Put the air there, it changes. It becomes something different that hasn't been written or talked about, which I'm not going to bring that on now. Okay, let's have a look at Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we've got, this is Cancer, and Scorpio. So there is a lot of Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Scorpio. There's only 2 Pisces, and there's only 2 Cancer. So leading for the majority in the water energy is Scorpio, just so you know that. So if there's a Capricorn, with Scorpio, that's your soulmate. Okay, you need to know that. If it's a Virgo with no Gemini in them, just Virgo with Scorpio, soulmate, and the same applies to Taurus with Scorpio, soulmate number 1. Now, then this second soulmate on the level we have water energy is Pisces and Cancer. But that was for the majority. That's why there was so much of it. Now, we're going to come to Leo. Leo leading in the fire energy without a doubt. So I'm going to just divide it so you can see that Leo is leading. We've got Sagittarius, we've got Aries, Leo, Aries, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So let's have a look at Aries. There's 4 Aries. And there is 2 Sagittarius. Well, Sagittarius, we have more because we've got Temperance. And I think we had Sag here. Yes, we have Sagittarius here. So I'm going to say 3, but this is leading. The leading one is Leo, without a doubt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Leo. For the majority of you will be dealing fire energy like yourself. It's fire, but it's Leo. Very strong fire. If you put earth with it, any earth, Capricorn, whatever you put with it, even if you put Taurus, Libra, if you put Gemini, Virgo, earth energy with this becomes your twin flame. If we put water, Scorpio, number 1, with Leo, twin flame. Very important that you know that. Fire with water, fire with earth, twin flame. So Leo leading for the majority of you, Aries, the majority. Then comes second, Aries. There's 4, and then Sagittarius last. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let me just, what did I do? Take that one out. All right, so that's excellent. And then finally we have Aquarius. And Aquarius is a twin flame when earth is there. Say, for example, you were to meet an Aquarius that has earth in them already, like Aquarius, Capricorn. With you, it becomes a beautiful twin flame relationship. So there's a lot of connection, a strong connection between Aquarius and Aries. And also it is a family clan. Part of your family is Aquarius. There's 5 of them. Many of you are dealing with air energy Aquarius, which is wonderful. Absolutely great. Okay, that explains that. And that is the end of your reading. Established. Done. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got so much out of it. Do let me know. Give me a thumbs up if it resonates with you, or if you enjoyed it. And also feedback on the signs, on what you want to talk about. It'll be great. I wish you abundance of blessings and a lot of love and light. Namaste.